Whether you know him from his time on The Jerry Springer Show, or if you tuned into his popular and widely successful talk show, you know that there is no shortage of tears, antics, and there's more than enough tough love to go around.
This isn't the definition of soulmate.
The same look.
He's a clown.
A couple minutes.
And that's what hurts. And I think
Y'all clapping like y'all don't know what's going on. A couple minutes ago, you just said you ain't know me. Just like you don't know her.
I don't know you, but you know what? I see a guy coming on the stage.
Energy, bro.
She's at near tears and you're laughing. So what do you think? You're like being amusing to everybody. You're hurting somebody that says, I love this guy. He's my soulmate. And you're hurting her. What are you going to say to him to make him stop?
Ooh, honey.
Excuse me.
Now in its 16th season, the no-nonsense host is tackling even more social issues and mending broken relationships, one episode at a time. Joining us this morning with more on his talk show, Steve Wilkos. It's so nice to finally meet you in the flesh.
Look at this in the room where it happens.
It's nice always to be here.
So we were talking in the commercial. You were doing your press tour back in the 1800s. And what were people saying to you about this?
So, when my show launched in 2007, and that summer I had to do publicity and go around all around the country. But we were in LA, and that's where everybody's at. And I remember I was taking questions, and everybody that was interviewing me was basically laughing in my face. They're like, you are not going to last. Jerry Springer's bodyguard gets his own show. What's the world coming to?
That's so
And they're
funny.
like, you're going to get canceled in 13 weeks. And that really, I was like, and I was embarrassed. I could feel my face getting red and flushed, but I'm like, damn it, I'm going to make it to season 2.
Yeah,
and
that's
right.
To season 2, and here he is.
Here we are 16 years later. But it didn't just start there. Let's take a trip down memory lane. Let's go back to the very beginning.
What's his CV?
Look at this resume. You were in the Marines. You transitioned to being a cop. And then along came Mr. Springer. So, first of all, I want to know about your time in the Marines.
Yeah, hello.
I mean, the Marines and the cop thing kind of go hands in hand, and then that's a hard left.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking about our kids and going to college and stuff. So when I was growing up, nobody from my neighborhood went to college. We were, all our dads were cops and firemen and plumbers and everything else. So boys didn't go to college, out of Chicago back then. So, my dad was like, what, are you going to be a bum like your friends? Because I had a lot of friends that were bums. And so he said, go into the military. And, I had bad grades in high school, so I wasn't going to college anyways. But so I joined the Marines, and I loved it. And I spent 6 years. And but then I was kind of missing Chicago. I wanted to get back home, and I took the police test. My dad was a Chicago policeman. And back then, it was actually kind of nice to be the police.
It was prestigious, yeah.
Before cameras and cell phones and everything. So I really enjoyed it, but then I worked part-time on the Springer Show. I got, somebody asked me if I wanted to work on it, and I said, yeah. And I loved it. And then I became friends with Jerry, and Jerry was like, hey, I'm traveling all over. Would you mind traveling with me? Because, he was becoming a big star.
Well, he
and so I got
the right guy.
Yeah.
Marine
needed
cops.
a heavy.
And
He needed
in
a
case
heavy.
you missed it before, 6'3". 6'3".
And I got to go to London and
my
Amsterdam and all over the world with him, and with places I probably never would have went to. And it was just a lot of fun. And then one day they came in and said, we're giving you your own show. And
Isn't that fun? It was a spinoff.
Yeah.
It was a spinoff. So, like any good television host, former cop Marine, you do the social media thing, right? If you want to stay relevant.
Nowadays, you have to.
You have to. Have you checked out Marisolcita Makeup Minute? It's a riot.
That's a plug.
But we wanted to play a clip from a TikTok video that has gone viral.
Please hold.
Look at the screen.
That's mine. And I'm going to stick beside him.
And that's what you're going to settle for.
I'm going to stick beside him.
If he starts playing the game that he was playing when he first came out, he's going right off the stage. I'm not going to deal with him. I can't stand. And he's, you know what? Let's just make sure right now. Let's just get rid of these.
What in the wide world of sports?
Yeah, that went pretty viral. And I think Gabrielle, am I saying it correct?
I think so, yeah. Gabby Yoon,
Yeah, sure.
And Selena Gomez, I think
all the stars.
They all been using that clip.
Yeah, they have.
So it's that one blew up kind of really nice for me. Yeah.
Do you, when something like that happens, I mean, because I have to tell you, as someone voyeuristic, who just dips into your show and watches, you always say the thing that I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 5'2". I think I'm 6'11". But do you go into these things knowing, like, I'm going to tear this one a new one? Or is it you're waiting to see and you're like, you know what, if I say this is going to send this person in a complete opposite direction, which is the antithesis of what you want?
You know, first of all, I go into every show cold. I don't know. I don't even know the topic, so I'm not prepared.
Yeah.
We do it just like a policeman does. You get a radio call, go interview this person, and do it. So, and even me and my wife, we kind of butted heads the other day because
Who's your executive producer?
my
Yes.
wife is my executive producer.
Your boss.
And there was this girl, and she was kind of a bad mom, and my wife, that's like the number one topic that pisses her off is bad moms. So she wanted me to like really get into her butt and like tear it up, and I was like, no, I mean, I have to be a little softer with this woman. There has to be. So sometimes, there's a little, they want me to go one way, and I have to be true to myself.
You got to call an audible.
Yeah.
And we're
Despite
going to
what the
call an
boss-
audible right now, because not only are you celebrating 16 seasons of this show, you just celebrated a birthday. So we have a little something for you.
We got you.
You're a
cake.
brother on the network.
Oh, look at that.
Alex stayed up all night.
I baked that
She
from
baked you
scratch.
this cake.
I hope
Well, if you
everything
were up
is
all
fine.
night baking that, you better work on your skills.
There's the tough love.
Here's to 16 more if
Yes.
you want.
If you want.
to
Well,
keep
not
doing it.
16 more, but I always said I'd like to get to a nice round number of 20, and hopefully that
All right.
happens.
You got
yeah.
kids to
And
put
then
through
climb
school.
the next mountain.
There you go.
That's right, exactly. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Steve.
thanks.